YouTube Live on a great way to help you with your networking and getting yourself a better job. It's to write thank you notes. This one came from my son. He was sick for the 1st of July. We had big plans for the day, and he ended up getting a fever. He was up, woke up several times during the night. I fed him child's Tylenol. He's 8 years old, and had to wait and see if his fever had gone down. I was worried about taking him to the hospital. But 48 hours, he's doing great, nothing major, but a little scary for me. And he gives me this lovely little drawing. You're the best. You're the best dad. You're the best dad. Gives that to me in the morning, and my heart just filled up. And I have to say, I remember every thank you card I've ever been given at work. People who come to me for networking advice, clients I've worked with, candidates we've worked with, every thank you card usually means a ton, right? The checks all get deposited. The people that you've worked with all get forgotten, but the ones who give you a true meaningful thank you, and especially a handwritten thank you card, make all the difference in the world. So my recommendation is throughout your professional career, while you're seeking a better job, while you're just working in your career, having a good stack of thank you notes. I had some that I picked up when I was on vacation for the Rescue Society in Scotland, the rescue boats there. I was doing search and rescue here. I was on the board of search and rescue. So finding some meaningful cards that you can send to people. If you're a great photographer, taking some photos and getting them made into custom cards and just sending a quick thank you, it really makes a really big difference. And if you can't or you don't have the time, anytime you have lunch with somebody, I just had lunch with a friend who works for Boeing, send them a thank you. Send it digitally the next day at the very least. But if you get a chance, send people a nice handwritten thank you card. I don't have his new address. He's working overseas. He had a chance to come back and visit, and we just had lunch. So I'm just going to send him a quick thank you on LinkedIn or by text message, and really relate it back. Telling him how I really enjoyed finding out how his new job was going, and his actually career plans. Right. So if you can give a meaningful thank you, showing that you listen to them, and if they've done something special for you, thanking them for that. That really makes a really big difference in your networking. The next time somebody mentions a job opening or you follow up, they're for surely going to answer the phone or reply to your text message or tell them who you know at that company, right? So really recommend you send those thank you notes out. And another thing is always say yes. My friend was traveling back from overseas. He lives in Australia, and he asked if I wanted to grab a coffee or lunch. And I was like, "Oh, I'm pretty busy. It's a short week. I've had a holiday this week." I said yes, right? It makes such a big difference to always say yes to opportunities that get you out of the office, get you meeting people, reconnecting with people. We had a great discussion about pre-hire assessments, um, tools that are used for coaching executives, challenges of working on big corporations, what it's like in the HR world. So really helped me kind of reconnect with my HR roots that I haven't been using in a long time, my labor relations, unionized workplace settings. So really had a chance to refresh my brain on areas that I'm not, I used to be an expert in, but I'm familiar with it, and I can always talk the talk when I'm meeting with senior people at companies about those challenges. So really a great chance to connect with somebody anytime they say, "Do you want to grab a coffee?" You might have other plans. I wouldn't cancel other plans, but say, "Yes, can we meet here? Can we meet at this time?" And if that doesn't work out, suggest another time. Really make that extra effort to meet with people, and send those thank you follow-up questions. One of the things that I've I've also done is if I see somebody that we worked with and we didn't manage to place them, I saw an executive. We were working with him, hoping to place him with one of our clients. We did not, but I saw on LinkedIn he got a new job with a company. Wasn't our client. but I did a congratulations, right? A public congratulations and a private one, just a little follow up. I'll check in with him in a month or two and just see how things are going for him there and say, hey, do you want to reconnect? Jump on a call. Without a doubt, people that you've said yes to in the past are more likely to connect with you again and really help you with your career and where you want to go, right? So, uh, three three things, super simple. Say yes to every opportunity within reason. If somebody's going out drinking or doing the wrong things, definitely say no. But most times, say yes. Go on adventures. My wife said one of her coworkers was wanting to go out fishing on the west coast of Canada offshore, and I should go with him. And I was Friday afternoon. I'd had a long week of work, and I just said yes, and it was great. It was such a great chance to reset, learn about his community, where he lived, the people that he is, and how he was such a good networker. So saying yes really helped me. It was amazing. Everywhere we stopped, he would say hello to people and say, hi, what's your name? And just reach out to people and really try and build relationships with people quickly. And that's just who he is. I always will say hello to people, but it's an extra step to say, hello, what's your name? And really ask some questions, be really amicable, and really build your network that way. And then thank yous, right? He was fortunate to, I was fortunate to be invited out to his community, to go on this adventure with him. We caught some amazing salmon, halibut, lingcod. I need to send him a thank you note, right? And I got to get one that's meaningful. I know he's out of town right now, but I can just go ahead and slip that into his mailbox while he's gone. So really saying yes to opportunities, and then the thank you, and then the follow up, right? Touch base in a month. I always have a calendar going. I always recommend to people, you can put things in your digital calendar, but also if you write it down, why it was meaningful, you should really have a notebook that really reminds you of things that were meaningful, and and be grateful, right? If you can honestly be grateful and say, that was really nice of that person to buy me lunch, right? We both offered to buy each other lunch. He's like, no, definitely, I'll buy you lunch, and just really take that in, take that as a really nice gift from the person. Um, if you journal at night, kind of remember that, kind of put that in your heart that this person who you haven't seen in 5, 10 years or months has done something nice for you, and then send them the thank you and the follow up, right? So really doing those things is really going to help you grow your network, grow your career, and feel good, right? Because that's the thing. If your work is not quite working out for you and you want to get a better job, or you're unemployed, feeling good is sometimes hard. It can get you down, but if you can connect with those people who are super positives, my two friends, the one who took me for lunch, the one who took me fishing, super positive people that are just amazing in so many sense of the word, both with generosity and saying yes, we're going to meet up, we're going to do things together. That really makes a difference. So for your career, just kind of keep those three things in mind. I'm going to try and go live here next week. I'm going to be on vacation, so I might miss it, but I will definitely, if you have any questions, please ask them below, and I'll try and get to them on the next one. Hope you're having a great week. Summer's here, and you're really enjoying everything it has to offer. And yeah, just think about it. When's the next time? When do you see somebody, no matter who it is, whether you're meeting somebody at the gas station or standing in line, if you can just build some relationships, it will make a difference in the long run. I'll see you on the next one.